Ever felt like your bike might topple the moment you turn the handlebars? U-turns combine many skills, slow speed balance, clutch, and sharp vision, and it's easy to make errors that lead to a tip-over. In this video, we'll cover the 9 most common U-turn mistakes and their fixes that new riders make in any environment. City streets, suburban roads, or even loose dirt trails. These tips come straight from rider training manuals and experienced instructors, so you'll get accurate MSF-style guidance. So stay tuned for the rundown of these mistakes and how to correct them. Number 1. Not looking where you want to go. One of the most common and dangerous mistakes beginners make in U-turns is fixating on the curb, an obstacle, or even their own front wheel. This target fixation pulls the bike exactly where you don't want it to go. Motorcycles naturally follow your line of sight. As countless instructors remind students, you go where you look. When you stare down at the pavement or at something you fear hitting, your hands unconsciously steer toward it. The fix is deceptively simple but powerful. Turn your head and eyes fully to where you want to end up, not where you are now. Look through the turn, not at the yellow line, parked cars, or oncoming lane. In practice, your chin should point toward the U-turn exit as soon as you enter. Keeping your eyes up and scanning ahead locks in a smooth arc, steadies your balance, and dramatically improves your turning control and confidence. Number 2. Ignoring the friction zone. A big trap is trying to do a U-turn in neutral or a gear that isn't giving you control. If you dump the clutch or go too slow in a high gear, the bike will stall or lurch. New riders must use the friction zone of the clutch to hold just enough drive power for low-speed control. In other words, slip the clutch so some power is going to the rear wheel instead of coasting in neutral. Experienced riders advise, slipping the clutch and using the rear brake to reduce your speed to a walking pace is key. The idea is to balance forward momentum against your rear brake so the bike moves steadily at less than 5 miles per hour without stalling. In summary, don't kill power. Keep the engine engaged in the friction zone and adjust throttle and clutch so the bike keeps moving under power through the turn. Number 3. Using the front brake. At walking speeds, grabbing the front brake is one of the quickest ways to drop a motorcycle. When you apply the front brake while leaned over in a tight U-turn, the front suspension dives, the steering geometry abruptly changes, and the bike can tip before you react. This panic grab is common among new riders, especially when they feel the bike drifting wide. Instead, follow the approach taught by the Motorcycle Safety Foundation. During low-speed U-turns, rely solely on the rear brake for control. Keep your right foot lightly dragging the rear brake to create a stabilizing force on the rear wheel. This drag loads the rear suspension, lowers the bike's center of gravity, and keeps the chassis settled. Many instructors even tell trainees to take their fingers off the front lever entirely during tight turns. Combine steady throttle with gentle rear brake, never the front, and the bike will stay balanced and predictable. Number 4. Taking a foot off the peg. New riders often instinctively put a foot down when making a slow turn. This kills balance. Likewise, leaning your body out of the bike instead of leaning the bike under you throws off stability. The correct fix: keep both feet on the pegs at all times and lean the bike, not your body. Experts stress keeping your mass centralized. Your peripheral weight should stay close in, on the pegs. In fact, in a tight turn, press down on the outside foot peg and counterweight by keeping your body upright as the bike leans. This lets the bike lean under you while your body stays straight, which is exactly what training courses teach. Think of it like balancing a broomstick. Keep your weight over the bike's contact patch by using your feet. Don't try to catch the bike with your leg. If you ever see an instructor beside you, they'll remind you. Feet on pegs, shoulders up. Number 5. Poor body posture. Even with feet on the pegs, many riders ride tensed up, shoulders hunched, arms stiff, gripping the bars for dear life. This actually reduces control. The fix is to adopt MSF-style posture. Sit upright, elbows slightly bent, and relax your grip and shoulders. Don't lean your whole body into the turn. Let the bike do the leaning. Keep your eyes up and support yourself by gripping the tank lightly with your knees for stability. As one Harley riding guide explains, A lot of riders force the bike with tense arms or lean their body too much, instead of letting the bike lean under them. The key is smooth, small shifts. Stay centered on the seat, press the outside peg, and stay loose. A loose upper body allows quick steering corrections. Stiff arms will only amplify a wobble. Remember, your body is just along for the ride. Keep it upright and relaxed. Number 6. Jerky throttle control. Riders often slam or chop the throttle when trying to power out of a U-turn. This is a quick way to lose traction or kick the bike upright. Instead, apply the throttle smoothly and progressively. Don't abruptly close or open the throttle. In fact, cutting the throttle too fast will make the bike stand up mid-turn, and suddenly giving it too much gas can spin the rear tire or throw you wide. Training advice is to roll on slowly, for example. Roll off just enough before the turn and then hold a steady throttle through the corner. This steady drive not only maintains balance but gives you the momentum to finish the turn. In short, avoid ham-fisted throttle blips. Roll the throttle in and out gently so the bike doesn't lurch. If you feel the bike backing up, ease off the rear brake or add a little clutch to gain drive, but always smoothly, not in sudden bursts. Number 7. Poor setup. Your U-turn starts before you even swing the bars. Many newbies pick a bad spot to begin. For example, for a right U-turn from a stop, beginners often stay far right and then have to turn hard immediately. Instead, position yourself to make room. One riding pro advises that when turning right, you should stop in the far left part of your lane, angled toward the right. This accomplishes two things. You'll already be facing the right direction, and you have plenty of room to turn the bars gradually. Before moving, double-check traffic, then turn your head and eyes fully into the lane where you want to go. In other scenarios, use the same idea. Give yourself room by starting from the opposite side of your lane. The takeaway: set up early. Don't wait until the last second to swing your bars. Use lane positioning as part of the turn setup, and make sure you've practiced starting from different angles. Number 8. Not practicing or lacking confidence. The biggest U-turn mistake isn't technique, it's neglect. Many riders find U-turns intimidating, so they avoid practicing them altogether, which only reinforces the fear. Don't fall into that trap. Set aside time to deliberately practice in safe, low-traffic areas like empty parking lots or quiet side streets. Repetition builds the muscle memory you need to coordinate clutch, throttle, rear brake, and body position instinctively. As slow-speed training programs like those from Motorcycle Safety Foundation emphasize, structured practice builds confidence and reduces the chance of tip-overs. If you struggle more turning one direction, focus on that side until it feels as natural as your strong side. Use proven MSF-style drills, light circles, figure eights, and U-turn boxes to push your limits gradually. The truth is simple. Practice removes fear. Lack of practice breeds panic. Consistent training transforms U-turns from something you dread into something automatic, controlled, and effortless every time. Number 9. Forgetting the terrain. Riding on gravel or dirt demands the same core U-turn skills as pavement, but the technique must adapt to the looser surface. Many riders make the mistake of panicking, chopping the throttle, or grabbing the brakes, which unloads the suspension and causes the bike to slide out. Instead, keep a light, steady throttle to maintain traction. The engine's pull helps stabilize the chassis. Use the rear brake gently if needed, and avoid abrupt front brake inputs. Standing slightly on the pegs can also help. This lowers your center of gravity and lets your legs act like tripod supports to balance the bike. Shift your weight slightly forward to give the front tire more bite. The turn will naturally be wider and slower than on asphalt, which is fine. Keep your eyes looking through the turn, lean the bike, not your body, inward, and practice on grass, gravel, or packed dirt to build instinctive control.